Good morning, July 17th, 2024. I'm up on Holland Lane, and the first thing I noticed when I came up, you got some loose shingles when I got up my ladder here, but you have really bad vents. These are called PRV50s. I'm not going to touch that crack, because my finger will go through. All of these vents are PRV50s, and they're leaking. And I'll just show you a couple of them. You have them everywhere. These were recalled because of the thickness. The gauge of the plastic is so thick, so thin. And so when you install these vents, these are covering holes on your roof. And when you install these, you're to put your gun down. These shingles are put on with a roofing gun. And you're to reach in your pouch and put on a nail on the pre-drilled holes, because these vents move a little bit. And if you don't, they crack towards the weakest part of the vent. And the weakest part of the vent is the hole that they're covering. A lot of times, customers don't see any problems in their house because the insulation is catching it. So when the water, every time it rains, these are leaking. But the insulation catches it, so you don't see it. These are beyond bad. These are covering holes. These are just incredibly bad. But they don't make them anymore, and they just need to be replaced with metal. These are covering holes. I can't tell you enough. All of them, ALL, all of them are bad. And I'll just take one. So when the water runs down here, the water is running right inside. This is a hole in here that these are covering. And so what happens over the years is mold develops. People get sick, blah, blah, blah. You've got to replace these with metal. And unfortunately, a lot of houses have these PRV vents, and they go live their life, and a whole time their ceilings are leaking above them. They get caught in the insulation. If this is my roof, I'm telling you, I'm taking them off. Most important thing on the house is the foundation and the roof that covers it. And these are bad. The only reason this one didn't crack, I'm telling you, is because there's no nails in this at all. There's none. They attempted to put one nail on the top, and I'm sure it cracked. This nail, they just stuck on top of the shingle there. But I'll go around and count the vents. I've seen these for years. They recalled them, I don't remember how many years ago it was. But they won't give you any money for putting a defective product on the house. And the reason is because the roofers did not follow the instructions. Here's another one. They're everywhere, all of them. So when the water runs in here, on this, just soaks here in the desert, that water is running inside your home. People get sick and they wonder why. All of these are bad. Okay, thank you for your time.